right, so I'm back. My hair has been cold washed, conditioned, my scalp has been oiled, and I've put oil on my hair, and this is how it looks before I get started. Now I'm going to do my quick braid out. It's really just 4 chunky braids. You can part it how you want to. I was thinking about parting it in the middle, but sometimes I don't like my hair parted in the middle. It just depends. So I'm just gonna go ahead and part it off how I like it to the side, and then put the back part down the middle. I'm gonna section off one side. And I'm gonna start with my mousse on this side. You'll remember this from my other braid out. It's the same one. Just get like a handful. Put it on the section that you're working with. And so then I'm going to part this into 2 sections. I'm going to do my first section like this, and I'm going to bring it all the way down to the back of my head. I'm going to clip that off, and I always use my Eco Styler gel. That's just for some extra hold. Oops. I use that on each piece. And I'm gonna start at the top, and I'm just gonna cornrow it all the way back. I had to part me off a little section at the top that I start off with. And for your braid out braids, the braids do not need to be perfect. They do not need to be pretty or neat. The idea is for you to get your hair braided in the fashion that you want your results to be the next day, or whenever you take your braids down. All right, so I'm going to show you how I do that second section for the braid. It's just really just a braid going straight back. I'm going to use my end papers. I like to use my end papers when I'm just rolling my ends of my braids. I'll show you that next braid, and then I'll pause it, and then I'll come back and show you how I finish up. Because I'm just going to do the same thing on this side. And this is a really big section. My hair is almost dry because doing the oiling of the scalp and all that, it gets dry as you manipulate the hair. I could split this into 2 to help it dry a little bit faster. So what I just did there was I split that in half, and I'm gonna do a cornrow down and another cornrow down. So really I'm gonna have 6 chunky braids, because I'm gonna do 3 on the other side too. And there's just really no rhyme or reason to this. However you want to do it, it's up to you for your desired results. And paper and roll it up. All right, so I'm gonna do that next section, and then I'll come back at the end to show you how I wrap it up and how I finish it up. All right, so I'm back. Right now I'm working on the last section. I did the same thing on this side that I did on the other side. I parted my front section all the way to the back of my head. Then I took that second section, let me scoot down so you can see, and divided it in half. I did one cornrow at the bottom and one at the top. So essentially I have 6 braids. And I'm just gonna show you how I finish this up. All I really do is just put some more oil around my hairline and put a scarf on. All right, you go to bed like that. And then hopefully when you wake up, you'll have it about at least 90 to 95% dry. And then you can style your braid out. I will try to come back in the morning and show you that if I can. All right. All right, so once I get that all done like that, I just come in with my oil around my front hairline. For me, that just helps to moisturize it even more because that's where I get the most dry. And then you want to put a scarf on that. This is actually a do-rag, but the only reason I got this was because I thought it was a scarf. I couldn't tell what it was when I bought it. And so I ended up with a do-rag, but it works just the same. I especially like the do-rag when, looking for my bonnet, especially like the do-rag when I have a bun. It helps to hold the top down really good. So then I just put my bonnet on, stick my rollers up inside. You know how to do, you know how I go. All right, and then the next day you take your braids down, you style it, and I'll come back and show you that. All right, thank you for watching. As always, let me know if you need anything else. Good night.